Hello, my young Jedis, and welcome to our class today. As you can see, I've got my costume on and I've got my lightsaber handy. So make sure that you have your costume and your lightsaber handy for today. So today you are going to, if you look at our learning goal, it says, I can create a planned lightsaber battle. Today is the day that you get to do your lightsaber moves, okay? Now, before you get to choose your moves and get on your feet and make your moves, we are going to watch 2 videos on all of the practicing that went into creating the lightsaber battles in the actual Star Wars movies. So we are going to watch 2 videos where you are going to see the actors in rehearsal learning about their moves and practicing their moves, okay? So here we go with our first video.
And action. And great. Cut.
We've gone as far as we can go with this Jedi fighting style, so we've upped the ante in this film to the max. When I first got the call from Rick, of course, like anybody would be, I was really excited. I was luckier than most. I've managed to get to the ranch and talk to George and find out who was fighting who, so I kind of had a bit of a heads up, and then got out here and started. Let's see if you do it static. It is such a cool move.
So, down on your head. Drag.
And you know, if we can cut to him doing that, we know what's happening.
They just. Yeah. Let's do it real quick.
And action! Good. We'll shoot all the stunts as well during those tests. So we don't do it well, we just make sure it's going to work. It might be that those become digital stunts, and then those tapes are used as reference.
Looks like a wired one. Is it? It is on, yeah, there's a rig thing. Doesn't look real.
Once we've test shot everything, I'll then edit it on my computer. It'll go to the ranch. It allows George to look at it. He can then, anything that he doesn't like, he can change.
Let's not make this messy in front of the Chancellor. Nick's working out the choreography and filming it just with home video. Kill him, Anakin! Kill him!
He got the job.
It's very important for him to be able to use the test footage that he shot to develop what both Obi-Wan and Anakin are actually physically and emotionally going through.
It was important to Nick that he instilled a story to the fight, so that there was an exchange of power, and my character's meant to be the chosen one, is supposed to be, one of the better Jedis as far as fighting goes, and that was sort of, I think, a difficult thing to get around, so that it didn't make one of us look substantially weaker than the other, and I think he kind of balanced it just perfectly.
Hayden in this film has moved up to a level 9. He's gone past Obi. And the difference between a level 8 and a level 9 really is the dark side. You have to go through each level in order to attain the next level. If you do it too quick, you're going to get in trouble. So that's how I work on his downfall is going to be aggression. Obi is also aggressive. They're almost the same, those two, because they've come up through the same way. Taught by Qui-Gon, Tyrannus, Yoda. It's the same line. They are sort of mirror images, but they're certainly different. They just match each other perfectly.
Thomas Van Coverdon crafted by hand each lightsaber, and they're absolutely exquisite pieces.
If Obi-Wan were to go up for stills, he may take this one.
Wow, pretty amazing, right? so amazing how much hard work went into getting ready and doing the actual lightsaber battles. So here is our video 2.
Physically, I never really had to push myself that hard. And stamina-wise, you're like, oh my God. It's like a psychological thing of knowing that you can do it more and more and more.
Daisy is training for a moment where she is on the island and she has a moment to herself and she's practicing with the staff. And then she realizes, well, am I wasting my time practicing with the staff? I have Luke Skywalker's lightsaber in my satchel. But it's just working out the moves for that. Action!
I was planning to teach her this whole routine in 3 days, but she surprisingly done everything in an hour and a half. She's a very quick learner.
This is the hardest physical thing I've done yet. The suit can be very restrictive just to move in, just to walk in. You do the move and you think, gosh, is it lunchtime yet?
Finn and Phasma end up face to face, which results in a major fight. One thing I do want to do is do the whole fight by myself. It was a really good scene to shoot, very tiring though.
What was cool was learning different types of fighting. It was intense and fun, but really hard.
Training yesterday was great, and then today we started and I was just like, oh. I was watching Adam and he gives it so full out every single time. And it was kind of like, oh my God, I can do that, I can do that.
It's just rigorous in a great way. And these stunt guys are very disciplined, so you can't half-ass it.
The stunt team are absolutely amazing. They're like my boys and girls.
Wow, so amazing, right? So incredible how much hard work and just skill can go into it. So now you guys, we have watched our 2 videos. I'm going to turn my camera back on so you can see me. We have watched our 2 videos, so now it is your turn to create your epic lightsaber battle, you guys, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to choose 3 moves, and you're going to repeat them over and over again to make your battle, okay? So let's start with our first move. There are 3 choices you have for each one. So the first move, you can either choose to swing across. You can look at my little gifts. You can choose to block, or you can choose to lean forward. Okay? So decide which one of those you want to do. I'm going to take my hood off of here so it's a little easier for me. So choose which one you want to do. Do you want to do swing across? Do you want to do block? Or do you want to do the lean forward? Go ahead and choose which move you want to do first. Okay, I am going to choose swing across. My first move I'm choosing is to swing across. So go ahead and practice your first move. Go ahead and practice the one you chose. I chose swing across, so I'm doing that at home. Okay, now let's choose our second move. So if you look down at that second row, you can either do swing down, you can do spin and stop, or you can do move front and then move back. Okay, so decide which move you want to be your second move. Do you want to do swing down? Do you want to do spin and stop, or front and back? Go ahead and choose your second move. All right, I am going to choose spin and stop as my second move because I think that one's really fun. So spin and stop is going to be my second move. Now, I want you to put move 1 and move 2 together. So you're going to do move 1, and then you're going to do right after move 1, you're going to go straight into move 2. So let me show you my example. So I'm going to do swing across, and then I'm going to do my second move, which is spin and stop. Okay? So I'm going to put those together. So again, it would be swing across and spin and stop. All right, so you go ahead and try your move 1 and move 2 together. Do move 1 first and then go straight into move 2. Go ahead and practice that at home. All right, hopefully you practiced your 1 and 2 together. Now it is time for you to choose your third move. So you can choose for your third move, you can do a kick, you can do a roll like you see there, a roll on the floor, or you can make your own move. You can see Yoda's being silly, but you can make your own move. If you have something else that you think would be a really cool move, you can do it then, okay? So go ahead and choose move 3. Do you want it to be a kick? Do you want it to be a roll? Or do you want to make your own move? Go ahead and choose your move 3. All right, my choice, the move I'm going to do is I'm going to do kick for my third move. All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to put move 1, then go straight into move 2, and then go straight into move 3. So I'm going to show you my example, and then you can try it at home. So I'm going to do my move 1, which I chose was swing across. So swing across, and then I'm going to go straight into my move 2, which was spin and stop. And then I'm going to go straight into move 3, which was a kick. All right. Then after you do that, go back to 1, do 2 and 3. Then go back 1, 2, 3, and do it all in a row. So here, watch me for a second, and then you're going to have time to practice. So I'm going to do move 1, move 2, move 3. Now go back to 1. 1, 2, and 3. Go back to 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, see how I did that? So go ahead now at home and take a few minutes to really, really, really practice your 3 moves right in a row. Okay? Go ahead and practice. I'm going to practice too. You practice at home. Go ahead. All right, you guys can keep practicing, but I'm going to go ahead on and tell you what I need you to do now. So because you're doing the recorded lesson, I can't see you doing the practicing, right? I can't see which moves you chose. So before you turn this assignment in, go to the next slide. It's slide number 5, and I need you to circle the moves that you chose, okay? So for example, I'm going to give you my example. The first one I chose, my first move I chose was swing across, right? So I'm going to click and drag that circle over to swing and across. My move 2 I chose was the spin and stop. So I'm going to click on my circle and drag it over to spin and stop. And the third move I chose was the kick. So I'm going to click on my circle, drag it over to kick, and let go. Okay? Now you can turn your assignment in, and you are all finished. Keep practicing your moves in a row so that you get to be a really, really good, strong Jedi, just like we saw in the videos. You have to practice a lot in order to get really good and really confident. If you are super excited and you want to share your moves with me, you want me to see them, you can record and share them with me. So record on your computer, have your grown-up record, and you guys can email it to me. My email's right there. Or you can attach it to the Google assignment or the Google Classroom assignment, and there is a tutorial there as well. Okay? So good luck. Make sure before you turn it in that you circle your choices so I know which ones you did. Have fun. Practice, practice, practice so that you can become an awesome Jedi and you can convince me to go back to the good side. Good luck, my fellow Jedis.